So Nikola Jokic has sat down with Michael Porter Jr. and he was very blunt on his thoughts about fame. And before I get to his comments, let me say this. As the NBA embarks on its path of promoting itself as a global brand, just understand domestically, the most successful marketing the league has ever done has always come through American-born players. And when you look at the player that was the most successful in their marketing campaign, Michael Jordan, he did have American swag. He had American style. He had the hoop earring, the suits, the chains. The NBA has always had that on their mantle as the go-to formula as promoting the league. And right now with the league getting more international, which is something that's purposely being done, and that's just to grow the game, because domestically the league kind of hit a wall with the league's reach not really climbing up to the same level as the NFL ever since Michael Jordan left. The NFL fan base has grown. Meanwhile, the NBA's kind of just stagnated, even till now. So going international, making the game more global like soccer. That's why a lot of soccer references get mentioned, the in-season tournament, because they're trying to make the game more international. But their conundrum is that their marketing and promotion has always been related to an American-born player that kind of has pop culture relevance. So as more international players come in, yes, it grows the game globally, but yet they still haven't worked out that formula of promoting the international stars like Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis. So that's where pretty much the new generation of players like Zion Williams and Ja Morant come in. But unfortunately, they had some stumbling blocks. Ja Morant especially, he's charismatic naturally, and his game speaks volumes. You can make TikToks of his game. You can make short clips. His highlights and dunks attract the youth. And when I say the youth, I mean young children that's coming up watching the NBA. Ja Morant is almost an attraction magnet for that demographic. And he quote unquote has the American swag that they're looking for, that they already have the formula of marketing, particularly Nike. But Ja, along with Zion Williams, have kind of fumbled the bag for the new generation of players, along with that marketing. Zion not being on the court and his weight issues, and of course Ja with the little gun incidents. But Jokic has spoke on fame. And remember, Jokic is from Eastern Europe. That's a complete different life than the westernized Europe that we're used to seeing being marketed and promoted in magazines. Some people day to day is for survival, and there's a real enjoyment and appreciation for food and spending quality time with family and friends. Jokic gave his thoughts on fame. You guys check it out, and every once in a while I'll check in.
Yes, I mean, I really don't like this life because at the end of the day, we are just basketball players, you know, so we are just good at what we are doing. Being famous, I think some people like it, some people don't. When I finish my career, I really wish nobody knows me, and I will wish my kid or kids in the future, who knows, really remember me as a dad, not as a basketball player, you know. I'm gonna say that's gonna be my goal in life, just to live in the moment, go drink with your buddy, or go have lunch, or go play with the kids, or go drive horses, and nobody's gonna make a big deal of that. And just feel sad whenever you go to the bar, restaurant, some game, people are just taking the phones and out and trying to record you. I think that's really, I'm gonna say, rude.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm showing myself, I'm just who I am.
Living your life.
Jokic got to mention them horses, but the conundrum here is that he is a two-time NBA MVP, an NBA Finals winner, and the business of the NBA is promoting their players is because it is an entertainment product. But there seems to be a marketing wall that's being hit. And once again, the league right now is pretty much in a tightrope. You know, on one side, they got to promote the international game, so they need the international players, but yet they don't know how to market them domestically in America. And on the other side, they need the American-born players because they already have a marketing formula that has already worked for guys like Michael Jordan and LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, etc., etc. And that marketing formula, best believe that shit is A1. And even Giannis acknowledged it, that the quote-unquote face of the league has to have the American swag, as he spoke about in 2019 while he was making his rise to the top of the league.
A lot of people say that I can be the face of the league, Antetokounmpo said. Lately, people have told me, the closest people, my family, my girlfriend, my mom, my brothers, people say that I cannot be the face of the league because I'm not American. I don't have the American culture in me. I sat back and thought about that. Should I have a little bit more American swag? Should I come with a suit to the game? Should I be more Americanized? But man, if I can't be the face of the league being me, I don't want to be the face of the league. That's pretty much it.
And there you go. There's Giannis acknowledging the conundrum. Even his own family members acknowledge, like, hey, this league is used to promoting the American guys. They don't have a marketing machine for the international players. Because for the most part, the international players, the way they come up is a lot less flair. These guys are going to professional youth camps where they pretty much practice for months at a time. They may play one game, and in that one game, they play a team game. There's no individual player where his game is being isolated and showcased. But when they come to the American side of the pond, they realize that the NBA game has rules in it to showcase players' individual talents during the regular season. It does not appear as much in the playoffs, but during the regular season, it is emphasized. But once again, it shows you the importance of Zion Williams and Ja Morant, as the NBA already has the formula already baked in the oven as far as the marketing plan for these type of players. But when it comes to Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, it's virtually crickets. But it's a good conundrum to have. We'll see how the league figures it out. But the promotion of this game being international is not just an ironic thing. The league has money invested in basketball programs throughout the different continents around the world.